from Pinata just actually goes to wild plum, I think. It never really looks pink to me. In the end,
Actually, I have some somewhere. Of
in the
course, I
end,
have some.
it comes out, it does this thing where it
Mm.
looks really pink
Yeah.
and then it doesn't when it dries. It's very weird.
Ladies, it looks like we're live on
Oh,
YouTube, but I didn't
Oh,
even
okay.
button. That
Okay.
looks nice.
I don't know. So, okay, so pink. Pink sounds good. And I might use periwinkle. No, I have moss out for my background.
Oh,
So,
what did I do with my good morning, everyone. We're just getting
oh,
set up here and giving people time to join in.
okay. Am I supposed to go down or?
If you want to, or you can
Oh,
just
you're
while
already
I get this
down.
all set up.
Okay. I'll go down. I'll plug my other camera in.
Okay, off I go. I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
go
paste the
down.
prompt into the YouTube description.
Okay, and I need to find my Logan capture. There I am. There I go.
All
And there.
right. There I am.
Ah,
Okay.
okay, there I am. And this will go up to that. Aha,
There you are.
I'm there. We're doing just simple flowers. I decided that I'm going to try just some sweeping, let it flow things.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the flow thing. It'll be different than your flow thing, but
Yeah, I think it will be because I might add some rich gold to mine just for that.
aha, I had my little thing of brass out.
Ah, okay. So I'm gold, you're brass. It'll all work out.
I have to get some more brass.
I know brass actually I think works better than gold, but with pinks, I think I'm going with gold.
Well, I have the gold out too, but I like the way the brass breaks up better.
I do too. Yeah, I like brass. Brass is my favorite in the two.
Let's see. I have both out.
Ah,
Okay. So,
okay. And I'm gonna clean off this brush.
all right, I got my stuff down here. Good morning, everyone. We are ready to get 11:01 and we're ready to get started. So today's prompt is it's a single flower of gratitude. So the prompt is paint a single simple flower that radiates gratitude. Focus on gentle flowing strokes and let the ink create its own natural shapes. So this morning we have Corrine and Terry and myself here on camera, and we all have something a little different planned for our projects this morning for our journals. And so I'm gonna actually, Corrine, what is it that you were thinking of doing this morning?
So I'm going to use a Nara round synthetic art paper. And I'm going to do kind of a flowy background with a single bloom.
Okay.
Um, in using Ranger inks, Cosmopolitan pink, because pink is associated with gratitude. And I think I'll use a little gray gravel and maybe some brass or gold.
Okay, Terry, have you got anything planned or are you just gonna
I'm going to use the the like Corinne pinks. I've got the pinata pink, the Cosmo, and a little bit of wild plum. And my back, and I have gold, not brass. And my background, I've got moss and Paul Perry kind of out. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with the background, but my plan is to do the flower first and then use my nifty, fantastic tool to show people how to get a loose background in afterwards, so I don't have
Oh.
to pull anything out. That's my plan.
Okay, well, my plan is I'm going to try to channel Kimberly do one of her flowers, which I am never successful at, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I like doing it even though I don't get it to work well. So that's what I'm doing here today. I'm not gonna be using my blower tools. I'm just gonna use I'm not gonna use electronic blower tools or hand air. I'm just gonna use my little tools here from Ranger or Tim Holtz, and I have a bunch of Ranger inks lined up. I'm thinking pinks, purples. I've got a pink and purple marker too here. I was thinking maybe I would start with that. And I just have some isopropyl alcohol and this tool here. See what happens. All right. So shall we get started, ladies?
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
I'm gonna shout out to the people who are watching. I don't know everyone who's watching, but I see Jeanette, Deborah, and Irma. Good morning and thanks for joining us. Wow, Irma's joining in from California, so it's early there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
It was at like,
Deborah's a little early too, because she's mountain time, isn't she?
yeah, exactly. So welcome everyone. So I'm just gonna start off with putting down some ink, some alcohol on my paper. I know that's not how she does it, but every time I do it, that's the way I have the best success. I'm gonna start with like a light diluted ink, and I have no idea. I'm using a palette here that has some ink that's dried up in it, so I don't know what's in it. I'm just gonna put a couple of drops down and see where we go, just to get started.
Right, and I'm working just on, my idea is my flower is reaching upward.
So I am working on my background. I put a lot of combination of blending solution and alcohol on my paper. It's soaking wet. And now I'm just kind of moving these colors around. I want them to kind of blend on their own. My flower is going to go up in the area that there's no ink in. I'm going to turn up the fan in my room and hopefully dry this faster. Okay.
I'm using a little bit of alcohol and all of this gold, and I'm just kind of having fun here, letting it
That's what
all.
I'm doing. Trying to see where this is going and what it's going to do.
So, and I think I'm going to put the center up. Well, see, I really liked the.
This is not at all like Kimberly does it.
That's okay. It's looking good. It's beautiful.
This is just gonna be an experiment here, because I'm trying something a little different with a diluted ink.
All right.
And if you're watching and you don't know Kimberly, we have some videos on the Alcohol Ink Art Community's YouTube channel. So go check that out, because she actually demonstrates her process on one of the videos in there. So you just go there and search for Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly's the queen of blown air.
Creates the most beautiful things.
She does. Unbelievably beautiful. And so, though, Corrine, you're the queen of the garden scenes, I think. I love all your garden scenes.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
thank you.
for
I
sure.
love you just are so inspiring with that. So I love that of yours. And me, I'm the queen of tulips.
You
Corine's
do
taught
great
me some
tulips.
tulips. I know. Green's poppies and I'm tulips. And this is a tulip, what is it called? A tulip magnolia, I think is what
Ah,
my inspiration for this.
this is still sopping wet.
Mine's still pretty sopping wet too, so I'm gonna have to, I've got my little fan that I use for
Oh, your gel prints.
my gel print fan, which I love. Yeah. But maybe while it's still sopping wet, I want to fix this here because I don't like, you can't see how beautiful the little gold is, which is one of the things that I dislike about trying to teach on camera is how you got this beautiful gold happening and it's really difficult to
Yeah.
see the what's happening in the beauty of the little gold.
You
But
like how I pulled this brush out and said,
yeah, I
forget
know.
about that blower.
Well, you know how it is. I I did that first thing when I sat down and I grabbed the blower and did one as a test and I went, I'm not making I'm not Kimberly.
No, I still want to master it though.
I do. I want to master
I
it,
think my
but
problem is I just haven't had patience to sit down and spend the time it takes to get the technique under, you know.
Now,
yeah,
let's remember, she's mastered that and been doing it for a long time.
she
So
has.
she makes it look easy,
I know.
but I have not mastered it, but I haven't spent enough time practicing it either.
Well, you guys, I'm grateful for my flower and the way it's turning out.
I'm very grateful for my flower. I'm pretty happy with it now. I'm gonna have to do just a little bit something down here, but it's gonna have to dry a bit. And I think
Gotta put my flower in yet.
I'm
But
thinking of putting just some little drops of, see if I can just put a few little
all
bits
right.
of gold in this very center. Oh, that's kind of fun.
If I can just get that to dry, I can get the flower in.
Well, I know I have to do the outside, which is always a challenge, and it really does help if it dries. Because if it's wet, it's really difficult to do
Well,
the
that's, I was also gonna do purples and pinks and I ended up with like red and orange, so. The best part of working with alcohol ink.
yeah, the opportunity to change your mind.
Exactly.
All right, I'm happy with that.
Good morning, Adele. Adele has joined us.
Hi, Adele. Okay, well, I'm going to try saying this is dry enough because I can try my background starting up here and not really get into that. So when I do my backgrounds with the Fantastics here, which is what I'm going to do, I use one of the brush Fantastics. And that's what that is. And so I'm going to start here with some moss and I'm going to see, I may even try to every so often end up with a little bit of the gold in the moss. Let's see what happens, just to see if I can vein a little bit of gold in the background too. So no, that just went to gold. I don't like the gold in the moss. So I'm going to go and clean out my brush, put more moss in here. So what I'm doing, I think I need to put more blending solution. Come here, blending solution. Oh, why are you missing? There we
All right.
go. Yeah. little
I'm
more.
going to use my water brush, and I have, I think there's a blending solution and alcohol mixture in this barrel. And then I have a dry palette with my colors here. Let's see what happens. I want this to be flowy.
Now, I'm not 100% sold on this moss.
It's such a pretty green.
It is such a pretty green, and I thought it would really, um, it would really, it would really pick up a little bit in the purpley reds in here. Maybe I needed a warmer green, but it is so pretty. So what I do is I just go down with the very tip and go to the very edge. And then I do this roundy kind of playing thing to kind of give it some, I like the texture in it. So now let me try the moss more. That it is also hard with this. I have to have the light on it so you guys can see it, but the light shines on me. So it provides too much of a shiny area, but then it's kind of pretty. So I want it less. Oh no, let me see. If I look at that. Ooh. Okay, so I might look for my juniper because I'm not 100% sold on the moss. Juniper is one of the new old colors.
Yeah.
I think I still have some from the original.
Right, yeah,
Yeah, I do. I have some that from the original.
right. Well, I really like it, but now, of course, I can't find it. Because I probably did something really smart, like took it into the studio for project. So I have an alcohol ink. And if anybody is interested in coming to the John C. Campbell Folk School, Corrine and I are going to be teaching alcohol ink for a week. It'll be so much fun.
I know.
It's going to be so much fun.
I am really looking forward to it.
I know. I really enjoy spending a week with you.
Me too.
Wonderful. It's what's the 12th through the 18th. And we're going to be having a week-long class. So when I do that, I get to order all sorts of new inks. So I will soon get all of my inks, new inks, so everybody can get kits. I make kits for everybody. So you don't have to, especially if you're flying, it's very difficult to bring your inks when you're flying.
Yes, it is.
So I make kits and then
Oh, good.
the school will we just pack them in a box and they'll have them shipped. You can ship them through the craft store, which is always good. So I like that, but I haven't found my juniper.
Error.
Huh. Oh, that's because I put it on the top shelf with the allies? No. Huh. Oh, no. Oh, well. I am so disorganized here. Well, we'll keep with the moss because it is such a beautiful color. And I'll just add a little more of that. I like the little tiny bits of gold in it. I don't like the lots of gold in it. So I'm just going to add a little tiny bits of gold in it. And then just keep on going. And add a little blending solution.
All right. I'm gonna
The other
put
thing
my
that's
scent. Center, I'm going
Moss?
to put my center in and I'm going to use my little piece of credit card to pull out some stamens.
Oh, that's
I
pretty.
just put a little bit of pitch black in.
That's a beautiful flower. Green.
Thank you. So I used the Cosmopolitan, but then I mixed it with some gravel and created more of a Moby color. And so we have the two colors going on there.
My gratitude is loud. You can see that that's it's
Your gratitude is what?
loud. Look how deep in color it is. It's
Well,
like
maybe that's a symbol of how grateful you are.
that could be a symbol of how grateful I am. And I've got a little piece of gray hair that's picked up. I've got a little piece of gray hair in the middle of it that's picked up this gold, and now is running through the whole thing. Okay. But okay, that's too much. Let's
Get some,
try a little bit more of this. I
get
really
some.
I want the moss to break up. So maybe what I need to do is put this in here with the moss, because you know how that moss breaks up into the pinks and the blues?
Yes.
That's why I picked up the moss, because I thought I could get it to break up a little bit. The problem is that to break up, you have to add alcohol. And then it's really challenging with the, the background here. It's going to be really challenging because I don't want it to run into the flower. So I'm going to try this with just a little bit. See what I can do if I do this. And blending solution stops it a little bit from breaking up.
Yeah,
So,
it breaks up more with the alcohol.
so I'm going to put some alcohol in it and see if I can get some more breakup happening. We'll see. Because that's what I really want, is this mottled blue.
Right.
I'm trying. And the one thing I love about journaling is this is just trying
Mm-hmm.
all of these different techniques, seeing how it works and just letting it do its little becoming thing.
Deborah wants to know where you are, Terry, in person.
Where I am, where?
Where are you? Where are you located?
We are in the mountains of North Carolina. So, Deborah, if you wanted to fly in and have fun with us,
Mm-hmm.
you would come in to Atlanta, Knoxville, or Chattanooga. It's kind of up to you, but most people just fly into Atlanta. Last time Roxy came in and had fun with us, and
Yeah, that was great fun with
that
Roxy.
was so much fun. And yeah, she came in and had fun, and it was wonderful. And the school is, oh, well, that's okay. I like the pink one. The school is not cheap, but it is a unbelievable experience. I've got Corrine addicted to it, don't I, Corrine?
Yes. It's like
Yeah,
adult art camp.
it is. It is just so fabulous. It's just like super fabulous. You can stay on the campus. Um, or I have room for one other person if Corrine doesn't mind sharing space.
No, but I want the garden room.
You get the garden room.
Thank
I
you.
put a bigger bed. I put a bigger bed in the garden room. It's a double bed now.
Oh, well, the other bed was just fine too.
Well, that's okay. The kids are coming for Thanksgiving and there's 7
Oh,
of them. So
mm-hmm.
I ended up I have 2 pairs of adults and I did not have enough beds. So I made the day bed. I got a double-sized day bed for the garden room. So,
Sounds really nice.
yes, you can come visit too.
I'm coming at some point.
Yes, but when? Yes,
Are you
definitely.
doing one of the Kimberly Dean centers?
Oh, I don't know yet. Probably, yeah. I gotta find my little dental tool.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah,
find my, I could do some of that. I have to find my snow cap.
yeah. I wonder if I take,
Oh, there is some in there.
no, that doesn't help. It's funny, it's so different. Mine is so intense, but it really isn't that intense. It's like my purple is much more purplier,
It's
or it's
pretty.
less purple than, yeah, it's missing some of the, let me see if I change my color. Does this change? No, I don't know. I don't know. It is pretty. I'm going to do a little, I've got to find a dental tool too. Where are my dental tools? Because I have to do just a few, or I can just
Oh,
cheat.
there's mine.
I have a gold pen here.
And some snow cap.
I'm gonna put gold dots on mine, but we'll see. Yes. Continuing my gold theme here. I may put some littler ones.
So who took an artist play date this week?
Ah, not me. I should have. I still have, well, yeah. What did you do, Corinne? Did you do one?
I did, and I did a couple of things. One, I took time for me and went out into the garden,
That's nice.
and then once I got all of that energy out, I opened my art journal and I drew a girl,
Oh, cool.
and so I worked on the girl and I finished her face and I collaged her body and um
Oh, I'd love to see it.
my next, oh, I'll show you where I'm at with it. And then my next play date, I'll finish the background.
Oh,
Let
that
me
sounds
see.
wonderful.
So should we tell everybody what we're planning for the new year?
Yes, and I think it's going to be January 6th is going to
That
be Monday nights. Is Monday nights work for people for check-ins?
this is where I am with her.
Oh, she's so cute.
I have a little, oh, well, you can't see the whole thing because of my camera, but
Yeah,
yeah,
wonderful.
so that's where I am with her. I have a couple other ones done.
I was um I was trying to figure out schedule wise, and I thought that starting
Maybe
Monday
I
nights
get this girl.
would work for me. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's for other
this
people.
Here's some of my other girls.
Oh, I love them.
Oh, I love those green. I'll always love your girls.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
and there's another one.
so beautiful.
So yeah, this is my book of girls. I'm not sure who she is. She's got like a funny look on her face.
Yeah, well, she is very curious. So actually,
Yes.
we're doing two things, aren't we? Or I am doing two things.
You're
Yeah,
doing two things. I'm doing, well, I'm going to join you in one, but you're leading, and then we're going to
Right,
do the other one together.
right, yeah. Together, we're going to do the mixed media, all three of us.
yep.
That's
Experience,
together.
yeah.
And then for 13 weeks, I'm going to sponsor the artist way changed my life. I never even picked up a paintbrush before I started the artist way. And so I'm going to sponsor an artist way group. And it's a sacred circle. And I'm going to hope that the people will join me in the 13 weeks of reading the book and doing the exercises within the book. And you don't have to do all of the exercises because I never did. I've never done all of you. Just pick 3 or 4 exercises a week. You read a chapter, pick 3 or 4 exercises a week, start doing morning pages and do artist dates. So, and I also usually say it's a really good idea to add at least a 20-minute walk in nature to the whole process.
I love
Yes,
that
I
idea.
would agree.
So, and that book, which is on sale currently at on Amazon. And this one actually, I bought this because it actually has a journal that goes with it that has wonderful quotes in it. It's an absolutely wonderful experience. So I'm going to do it. Anybody else can join me. And then I'm thinking that on Monday nights, briefly, it's not a long thing, 45-minute to an hour check-in, just for people to talk about where they were and like Corrine just shared her artist date and that kind of stuff. So that is the artist way part. And the other part is we're all going to have a lot of fun, aren't we, Corrine?
Mm-hmm.
We are going to. Oh, I love your little doodly stuff. And yours
Yeah,
is
when all else
beautiful.
fails,
So
the Sharpie.
mine is, I think, done.
I think mine is too. I don't want to like do anything else to it, otherwise I'm just going to ruin it.
Right. It's very simple, and I love the simplicity.
Yeah,
of
see,
it.
it's
Yeah.
hard to, I did get a little bit of the brass in there.
Right. Yeah, I can see that.
Whoops. Forgot which way to move it
I
in.
love the simplicity of the flower in that whitish space and how it
Yeah,
flows. It's a very flowy one. Mine's really kind of an in your face one, but it's hard to see. There's a lot of different colors in it, but I kind of really
hmm.
I like it myself, so I'm happy with it.
It's very pretty. I like it too.
Yes. And I love yours, Laurie. Yours just looks so kind of explosively gratitude. It's just
Yes.
coming out and the Zentangle is adding kind of stuff is adding so much to it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I know I didn't have an artist date, but I started playing a little bit with a Zentangle thing
Ooh,
here. And this is one of the things that I used to do just for relaxation is I just take a piece of paper like this and just make all of this design. And then I go in with a black Sharpie or something and I like to put words in it and patterns. And sometimes I color it and sometimes I don't, but it's just, look, it looks like an elephant.
it does.
It does. So I was enjoying, and that's just wonderful, like mindless exercises.
Exactly, that's exactly what happened. Whenever I don't like something, I start doodling on it. And then it
Right.
turns into something I sort of like, so.
Right. Well, and it gives us, the opportunity. Many, many years ago, I remember when I was first doing alcohol inks, the the thought of doodling on top with white was just like, oh, let's try this. And
Yep.
and everybody's doing it now. So it was just so much fun to just kind of play with it and doodle on it and do things. So, but we came out with three distinctly different things.
Yep. I'll probably be doing some more doodling later.
Right. So Corinne, when you mount, do you mount that and then mount it on a round board or?
Yeah, let me find them. Okay, well, that one's not, I thought this one was mounted, but it's not. Yeah, so I just bought these. I think I got them on Amazon. I just bought these round boards.
Uh-huh.
And then, you can just use some matte gel
Right.
medium
Right.
and mount it, and then I'll paint the back. And I still I have to get some from Amazon. There is Teresa Brown did some artwork where she had a round kind of metal holder with a base
Uh-huh.
that the
Yeah.
round
Yeah.
fit in, and I thought that would be nice.
So
Yeah.
Deborah has a few questions. So Deborah first wanted to know, what are the dates for the workshop? I guess you guys are doing in December?
No, it's
January.
It's
January.
January.
The
One
13th
at John
through
Campbell
the
is,
18th.
yeah, 12th through the 18th. Yep.
The 12th. I thought it was the 13th. It's Sunday to Sunday, right?
Sunday to Saturday.
Sunday to Saturday. Oh, yes.
I think
Yeah.
it is.
And
I have it in my calendar.
Okay. I'll have to look it up myself.
she also has a question for Corrine about the snow cap. And she wanted to know, how do you get your snow cap to show up white? No matter what I shake the bottle, once I dab on the snow cap, it blends right in with whatever color I'm tapping on.
Okay, so what I did with my snow cap is I let it get really thick. And so in my palette. So um I put it in the palette and I let it sit and get really thick. And then once it's thick, it's easier to get it to sit on top. If it's just out of the bottle, it's going to blend in because it's going to pull the color.
Yeah.
So that's how I did that. And I like it thick anyway because it's hard to see. I know there's a lot of light here. Because I can get the texture from the dental tool showing.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Well,
like
that's a good tip. That's a big money tip there.
The other thing that I do too sometimes is I do a quick spray of, like if I'm doing a white outline on everything, especially if I'm using a gel pen, I'll do a quick spray of Camar just to set it and let that dry and then do the white on top of it. Because my gel pens always pull up the white underneath if I'm doing like scribbling with gel pens. So.
All right, ladies. Well, I think we're all done. I love what you guys did. It's beautiful.
I love
I
what
love
you did. I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, I love everyone's. And it's so interesting to see how we're all expressing gratitude with a simple bloom, but they're all very different and reflective of where we are all in life today.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be here again, or at least I will be here again next Friday.
Next Friday.
I hope you guys can join me too.
I will try to join
I will
you.
do that. I will try.
Yeah, and
Well,
just so
like
you
I
guys
said,
know, we mentioned
yeah.
a couple of things coming up, like Terry said, that we're putting the structures together right now. So we don't have like dates and all that information for you yet, but just stay tuned because starting in January, we also are going to start something called Explore Mixed Media, which the three of us love working with mixed media a lot.
Mhm.
And so we're going to we have a channel already, so you can go and search explore mixed media and you'll find the channel. Go ahead and follow that channel so that you get notification. I think you have to hit the little bell on it or something to get the notifications. So that when we post new things on the channel, you are notified. But also we'll have a sign up. So look for that information coming too. We'll share it in the Mystical Moods group, so that the experience group, so everyone is aware of it. Same in the society. We'll also share it in the community too, in case anyone wants to join us there. So all the details of that will be forthcoming. And then Terry, like she said, is going to be leading the Artist Way workshop, which I'm looking forward to.
It's a
Allocate.
commitment to yourself.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. So some fun, exciting things coming up. Not necessarily all alcohol ink. Obviously we're alcohol ink artists, so there will be some of that incorporated in, but we're also going to be playing around with other mediums, doing gel printing, collage, all kinds of fun artsy things. So stay tuned for information on that. So, oh, that's really sweet, Adele. Adele says she adores starting her day with all of you. Thank you for all you do and help me become a better artist.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And
We
Adele,
all-
that's the name of the AI group, the AI Alcoholic Art Community Group. I just put the word official on the end because we don't want confusion. And there's some other groups coming up with the same or similar names that and some
Not
other
us.
doing a lot of AI art and stuff, and there's nothing I can do to control it. Facebook won't do anything. So that's the only thing. It didn't really change. We just put the word official at the end so people would know this is the one that we think is the official one. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of official ones actually, but none of them are the Alcohol Ink Art Community official one. So that's all there is to that.
Okay. See, now I'm going to start dotting and I could get, this
See,
is
you're
the
not
thing.
done. You said you're done.
I know, but look at these dots. If it's one of those things, it has little dots in it. I know. It's all okay. It's all okay. So I'm done. I'm done.
All right, everyone, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.